Ka kyrtong yakun MP ka NPP na Shillong bat Menteri Sarkar kong Amprin Lingdo hakasngi palejong katayo kala berten ban pynkhihwin ha Delhi hakaban pin bor ya ka Sarkar pedeng bakan chimrai no halor ka jingdawa pentri kam ya ka inline permit ha Jylla lada ka sha ajit ban long ka MP ha ka Elekshon Lok Sabha ban long haus nam a hajar arpsau ka kong Amprin ha bayakren bat kinong thok kubor kalau ong baki pat ba kim dei ban klet ya ka jing shisha ba baro an drip homut ki MLA kila bu shadin ya ka jing sngo party ba dia soilang ya ka resolution balap ha asha ka Sarkar India bagan pentri kam ya ka ILP ha Meghalaya Hendrai kalau ong pat bakalong ka basngosi badi tangka Sarkar Jylla ka babut din ya ka ni ka kam haringkat pat ka MP ka tura ka agat ha ke sangma kakong Amprin kalau ong balada ka sha ajit kum ka MP na Shillong kan yasno ka tilang bat ka Sarkar Jylla haringkat ka MP ka tura ban pynkhihwin ya ka Delhi kalau ang bakum ka MP kan keren ya kan kam om tang haying dorbar ban panjubab na ka Sarkar pedeng hendai haringkat ka MP ka tura kinle ya kan nuku ka kam ka ban kring ya ka jing pelit jing mut sya kan kam
Let's get things into perspective with as far as the ILP is concerned. We must not dislocate the one fact where 60 MLAs jointly signed a memorandum to the government of India. At that point of time, party flags were put aside. All leaders in the Legislative Assembly put forward their agreement to have the implementation of the ILP. Unfortunately, it was always the state government who was rallying along with the MP of Tura seat of the state of Meghalaya. Now I will join hands with the government, with Tura MP and myself, and believe me, we'll make a ruckus. They have to take a decision. I can tell you one thing. We will speak not just in the House, in Parliament. We will create and generate a focus on this agenda. We have sat across the table. I have read all of the follow-up dialogues and discussions that the NPP MDA 1 had with stakeholders. I have read the report thoroughly. I know what was being said then. We will follow through on the ILP agenda with the same spirit. We cannot move away from what was discussed with all stakeholders. You have already seen the MDA 1 has already announced for the implementation of the MRSSA in its new version. There were things that were talked about with the MRSSA in the previous regimes, but the MDA 1 had gone ahead to look at the implementation of the MRSSA in a new approach. I will stick with what the government says. I will not deviate from what the government has said and committed alongside the NGOs. We will work together on this. There was a problem with the assent of this bill. That has also been sorted. It looks like we are well ahead of the implementation of the ILP. The ILP, in my understanding, has many formulas for implementation. And if in the state of Meghalaya, the MRSSA is an acceptable idea, we go ahead, we get the necessary nods as per directions of the state government with the central government and make sure it sees the light of day. The case is now being currently heard in the courts. It would be sub judice on my part to speak about it. However, I would like to say and place on record, the case is well being heard in the courts. I have never at any point of time been convicted. Let no political party take advantage of this and make it look like I have been convicted. The truth will reign supreme. I stand by that. I will not speak more, but I am confident that the truth will emerge as it is. Do not use it, because at one point of time, there will be repercussions of all of this. I will not speak more, No man is guilty until proven otherwise. Use it, throw that ball around. I am not afraid because I'm doing greater things. And when I go to court, I know what is being discussed, not the man on the street or the politician who will be trying to bat with that with me. I'm ready. I'll take you on.